Hey everyone, Supercell Celeste here. Today is January 19th, and today I want to talk about the warmer weather pattern coming up for the United States and how long it might last. Right now, we're looking at the GEFS model, looking at the 500 millibar height anomalies. Areas in blue and purple are troughs, and areas in orange and red are in ridges. So, this is today. Right now, you can see the trough over the Midwest and Great Lakes region, bringing that snow into the area today. And out west, you could see the ridge developing. Now, as we go out into the future, let's go over into a few days from now. Let's say by Monday afternoon, you can see big ridges forecasted by the GEFS model along the East Coast, the Midwest, the South, basically the entire eastern half of the U.S., while troughing develops out west. Now, this would be much warmer air developing, the southern flow, southeast ridge developing potentially, bringing a lot warmer air, rain chances instead of snow. And as we go beyond this, you can see that ridge just keeps staying there and then even strengthens across the whole country by next weekend, with some troughing along the south where potentially they could get a lot of rain this week. I would be concerned across the Tennessee Valley where they had a lot of snow over the past week, and with a lot of rain forecasted this week along with melting snow, I would be concerned about flooding potential in that area. But going beyond that, even to the end of the month, we do see a little bit of troughing develop along the East Coast, but big ridges still along the central part of the country and the west, bringing a lot of warm air, and I would expect very little snow chances. And then even going beyond that, look at that, by the first few days of February, still ridging a lot out east and into much of Canada, with potentially some troughing out west again. Now, let's go to the European model, the EPS to be exact, and see what they're saying. Going back to the 500 millibar height anomalies, you can see there's the the troughing along the Great Lakes again today. But then, yeah, by Monday, look at that. The EPS also forecasting big ridge next week. And then by next weekend, much of the country ridging going on, and then there's that little area of troughing going on along the Gulf Coast. But yeah, I expect very little snow with this type of pattern and very mild air, above average temperatures. And then going beyond that, the EPS does try to bring that trough into the East Coast to end the month. But then again, it also forecasts that ridge to build east again into the first days of February. So while there could be a brief couple days of cooler weather, maybe snow along the East Coast, specifically the Northeast and New England, I do expect warmer air to filter right back in to begin February. And with both the EPS and GEFS forecasting this, I would expect this milder type of pattern to sustain itself for the next few weeks through at least February 5th, maybe even beyond. I do not expect much colder air until it would have to be around February 10th or after. Because let's go to the snowfall forecast. Let's go to that. Let's stay at the EPS model, and you can see there's today's snow, and then maybe we could see a snowy system on Tuesday of next week for Michigan, Wisconsin, parts of New York State. But beyond that, just not a lot of snow out there unless you live in northern New England. Just going all the way out to February 3rd. Mean snowfall, not even an inch, all the way into much of the Dakotas, Montana, and barely even 3 inches across the prairies of southern Canada. And like I said, unless you live in the northern New England, upstate New York, maybe the snow belts of the Great Lakes, you're just not going to see a lot of snow over the next few weeks, and temperatures above normal. So with that being said, let's go to the temperature anomalies for the EPS model over the next couple weeks. You can see a lot of below normal temperatures this weekend with that second Arctic blast moving through, but then right away next week, look at all this orange. Much above normal temperatures for a lot of the U.S. and even southern Canada, way above normal. Going beyond that into next weekend, let's go to next Saturday afternoon. Still a week away, but in general, lots of above normal temperatures for many, and maybe some below normal temperatures across Texas, New Mexico, the southern plains, where there could be a lot of rain. But overall, yeah, I do not expect much snow out of this type of pattern over the next couple of weeks, going even beyond this. You can see by February 1st, there is that little trough that develops along the east, bringing maybe potentially some below normal temperatures. But the Midwest, the upper Midwest, southern Canada, still well above normal. And then you could see a few days after that, into early February, the above normal temperatures just become widespread again. And I do not expect a lot of snow with this type of pattern over the next couple of weeks, like I said. So overall, in summary, over the next few weeks, just expect a lot of above normal temperatures, maybe the occasional below normal day here or there. But in terms of snow, very little snow expected with this type of pattern, unless you live in northern New England and the Great Lakes region and the snow belts. But even then, I expect that to be below normal too. If you live in the Midwest, I do not expect much snow over the next few weeks, unless maybe in Wisconsin and Michigan on Tuesday. And then beyond that, very little, all the way into the first days of February. So I hope this video was informative, and I hope you have a nice day.